I am so sick of this. This is a news channel, and instead of showing some actual news, they have a woman sitting here who's gonna talk about how she's struggling to find dates. Are you fucking kidding me, man? What is this, a joke?
So, Annabelle, talk to us about how difficult it is to date as a Gen Zer these days.
Well, look, being a Gen Zer, I've tried to make the most of my 20s. I've travelled, I've had fun meeting lots of different people. I've also embraced my career. I think a lot of Gen Zers have side hustles, which I have myself. I also am an actress and I have a corporate career, so there's a lot going on.
That's very ambiguous. Actress and a corporate career. Career in what? And now here we have some fucking Instagram photos. As we all know, this doesn't really reflect anything about a person's life.
But I'm 28 now, I would love to find someone, and what I'm finding is a lot of the men are settling down in relationships, or they're single because they want to be single.
This doesn't make any sense. So you spent your 20s having fun, and now you're 28, so I think it's reasonable to assume that you just now started to find a partner. It hasn't been that long. Best case scenario, a few months, right? Because you said you're 20, so I'm imagining 20 to 28, can't be 20 to fucking 24. That's not your 20s, that's your early 20s. So it has to be 20 to 28. And now you started looking for somebody, you didn't find someone fucking immediately, and here you are on a news channel, and the worst part is, someone fucking let you in. Someone fucking let you in to talk about this. Look, I'm all in for people sharing their personal experiences, even though this fucking experience is completely nonsensical. I'm all in for that. But this is a news channel. This is not news. There is fucking weather from different towns in the country on the bottom.
It's just casual's not for me. I'm a ride or die kind of gal.
What?
A ride or die.
I just want you to say that.
I'm all in.
All right, I got you the third time. Annabelle, this is something you would see a lot of, I guess. You know? Sarah, sorry.
Absolutely. You know, Gen Z want to travel, focus on themselves, and really know themselves.
Why the fuck do we have a dating coach here? You're telling me that this woman needed a dating coach to find a guy, and she still failed. What's going on, man? Maybe it's the dating coach where the problem is, you know? Because I would argue, motherfucks, if she goes out there by herself, she's gonna find somebody. Now, maybe she won't like that guy, I don't know, but she's gonna find someone.
Finding a partner. Is that so hopeless
Yeah.
or hopeful? Because I think they're going to end up in the best relationships if they're looking for someone to add to their lives.
I'm gonna say it like it is. Dating coach is not a real job. It's not a real job. A matchmaker is a real job, a really shitty one in my opinion, but still a real job. This is not a real job, man.
Fill a gap.
So that's the problem with the dudes,
That's what I was going to say. Is it their fault?
not the girls.
I mean, nobody's perfect
Oh, we know that. No one's perfect, for sure.
to be perfect, but you know, I had an incident on a dating app not that long ago it's turned me off dating apps a bit. I mean, some of my friends have had great success, but for me, we went on a first date, went so well. He messaged me, Annabelle, second date, I'd love you to meet my dog. So we go for a walk. I thought it was so wholesome. We go for this walk on Bondi Beach. We're walking along, and then he says my dog can do tricks.
Oh, no,
So
take out your arm.
wasn't that bad. So I said, show me the tricks, and he goes, come on, show Sophie how you shake my hand.
no.
Show Sophie, and I'm there going,
Terrible.
who's Sophie? My name's Annabelle. So
Was it this guy? And look how he's reacting, man. You did the same thing fucking minute ago. What are you on about?
you on the go.
That's so bad. Sounds like right to drop him. Yeah, you were right to drop him.
Maybe
Okay.
you're looking in the wrong place. Bondi is not a place to find a decent human
You need
being.
to diversify. All right, so what is it like these days, Sarah? What are some tips for Gen Zers out there?
I think Gen Zs need single friends. Dating is always way more fun with friends. You have much better stories, more momentum to keep going through all those experiences. You also need to stop living vicariously through everyone else's terrible dating stories on TikTok and go start making your own. Like, flirt, bomb, be cringe. That's how you build up confidence and to keep going.
Plus, there's a whole lingo
Yes.
going on that Sarah and I have been trying to wrap our head around. None of that's easy
It's
to navigate.
tricky. Yeah, can one of you tell us what breadcrumbing is?
I know what that is.
It's when you give someone a little bit, hook them in, like a little bit of crumbs, and then you don't have anything long term, but then you crumb them again before they walk away.
Then can you
Let me remind you all, This is a news channel where they're discussing things like breadcrumbing and situationship, which they will come to now, I'm sure. I don't think any person in their right mind will ever use these words in a sentence unless he's saying, what the fuck does this mean?
Maybe one thing leads to the other couple.
Oh.
What about the situation one? What is it called? Situationship or something?
Yeah.
A situationship is when you're not quite friends, but you're not quite dating, and it's confusing as hell, and no one has a label, and no one knows what's going on.
And as a dating coach, what do you think about it? Do you think it's healthy? Do you think it's normal? It doesn't sound like you have a problem with it.
We need to find you a date. Can you do that?
I mean, I've thought about it and I thought if the apps aren't working, let's go on national TV.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe someone will
Do you know
come
what's
from
funny?
Open to it. I don't know he's open to it.
Because Isaac, he's looking for a lady as well.
Yeah,
and
Isaac.
it is...
He's normally prepared earlier.
Hello, welcome to Perfect Match.
You started with your name.
I do. Well, we have something in common.
Yeah, already.
Do you have a dog?
I don't.
Hey!
This has to be awkward. Unless this is scripted, even then it's awkward. And why the fuck is that dating coach here? She could have just shown up alone, man. What the fuck's going on with news nowadays?